What did I say to piss you off this time? Baby.
Who is the Negro in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood. In your neighborhood, I say. Who is the Negro in your neighborhood? When you're running from his ass each day.
Black people don't hope, we wish.
Something that crazy could only come from you.
Right now you live in beliefs. You want to believe things. Belief is ignorance. Right knowledge is to know. You understand that? Belief is ignorance because belief is the acceptance of things that you do not know. And every one of your prayers end with Amen. Let me hear you say amen. Oh, let me hear you say amen. Amen, which is the ancient Egyptian god Amun, and the rock was the sun in us as the original people of the sun. And we roam the earth millions of years, 17,250,000 years to be exact, before Adam was created 49,000 years ago. Now, we don't know good people from bad. We don't know good food from bad. We don't know good music from bad. We don't know anything, and we were the ones who knew everything. And so they put us under a spell. What kind of spell? The spell of ghost worship. You understand? Ghost worship. And they said gospel, ghost spell. All you know is what they told you, and you have belief in what they told you. When we were in our right state of Elohim, we didn't have beliefs. We knew because we were the gods that everybody worshipped. They made us hate the rising of the sun by telling us, make sure you don't make fudge while the sun is rising. That's because we were sun people. People trying to get away from the sun made us start hating the sun. How'd they make you hate your hair? No, by telling you to pick cotton. The moment we stop conking our hair and touching our hair and putting our feet on the grass again, things are going to start opening. We lost our eye and our light is dim.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You know it's that time. It's that time. We're back here again once again to let you know that we are live from New York to Jamaica to Cali to Japan, Domo. Live from Ground Zero. It's the fastest 30 minutes on the air. Your radio show. Bust that ass. 83.17 FMX and the X-Band score. You never saw me coming when you never saw while I was at dumbass. Your black Lenny Bruce on the loose. Who's better than that balding mini-me two-pump of a boyfriend? And yes, I run rings around that flat ass like Saturn. So test me, bitch. And if I say anything to offend you, then you know I'm doing my motherfucking job, because you have the option to turn me off when I keep turning you on again and again and again. Like a bad motorcycle job. That's right. Cash ass. Let's ride, bitches. You know how we start this shit with motherfucking LA racist entitlement. Question of the day. Does a dollar make Honey Boo Boo holler if she's not some busted hoe on the block with the same aspirations when the city's November voter guide shows how much fucking there's going to be when your tax dollars holler? Or are white people more tolerant of seeing the last vestiges of their own cultural intelligence slide down because they're becoming a shrinking global market? You be the judge. After the Grammys became solidified on its commercial tokenism, we have to thank the Republican-based Bible Belt of Aryan conservationists for their lack of imagination, and praise them for the true parasitic nature that they throw their own mother in front of a speeding train when they have to. Notice there's no if in the literal meaning. So when the state's propositions to vote came up, when they do come up, ask yourself, where is my money? Okay. Check it. 10 new propositions line out the choices of new laws that are 90% money backed by voters, education being the paltry patsy to which most of your money is going to, as a front. Okay? So therefore, propositions 30, 31, 32, 33, 36, 38, and 39 are coming out of your pocket by the millions a week. No marijuana initiatives, repeals, appealations, or referendums are on this one. Propositions 32, 37, and 33 are the most manipulative because these are corporate sponsored against you. Proposition 35 and 37 are more human welfare issues without touching the clear and present misuse of government funding of welfare, i.e. us equals the government. We pay and fund for shit that's a temporary loan to be counted against you when they try to extort money from your ass when you're still unemployed and have $5 left in your bank account. They want that before the bank charges you $5 for maintenance fees. Okay, so you know where I'm going with this, right? What the fuck? Okay, you mean Governor Jerry Brown has been dosing LSD again? I mean, he's making driverless cars happen, genetic reconstructing of gay people, allowing illegal immigrants to have driver's license while shit-canning funding for education, which was a botched attempt to make the public responsible for the state's oversight, commit public suffering at the hands of racist law enforcement, allow outlying counties to go through bankruptcy without so much as offer any financial help that could have been solved by sharing the extending wealth of other counties to keep them from the globulous destruction and corruption of each city council presiding. Plain and simple, motherfuckers are top greedy. Bad enough P. Diddy wants, P. Diddy not sample Disco Rickets to make a buck, is out to buy a basketball team in Caliwackaz. What? I mean, Jay-Z beat you to the punch. Obviously. The poor are to be divided and served as a pie and thrown as whisker biscuits to the Millionaire Boys Club in that sense. So then again, you ask, where is my money? The proposition that uses slave language that could raise eyebrows is the one that is done by race baiting and what demographics sit on the city council for the next 8 years at a cost of $500,000 of your money. Not theirs, right? Well, talk about stacking the deck. Shit fire. I'd have better odds than at Vegas if I was blind at the crap tables. Again, communities of color are the foundation of which the rich have continuously lived upon. To be blunt, we're ignorant to let it continue, thinking that it's quote-unquote all good in the hood. I mean, motherfucker, if it's so goddamn good, okay, then why are most of the laws coming against you, you know, in a court of law and your basic human rights? Why are they coming that way, okay? And why and why are they being sacrificed in the name of God and country? Okay, as hoarders of our own personal greed to preservation and our baser instincts, we stop and refuse to learn anything necessary to be above the level of mindless children when it comes to our welfare. What? You don't think so? Okay, then ask yourself this, you bunch of dumb bitches. Okay, all right, ask this. How much is it going to cost you to hide? Okay, how much is it going to cost you to hide? Really, think about that one, alrighty? Okay, when you never participated in the voting process to make change, when everybody wants it so bad that they're not willing to change themselves. See you at the polls. Think about it. I'll be black after this.
Relax and just sit down and just let me find my shit, okay?
How many of you out there think this country's a democracy?
I don't think we can answer that.
How many of you out there think this country's a democracy?
I don't think we can answer that. I don't think
As the spray paint on the wall so often says, if voting changed anything, they'd make it illegal.
Who is it? Ross? Are you by yourself?
Yeah, I'm by myself.
You sure? You sure?
Yeah,
You sure?
yeah, I'm sure I'm by myself.
When more people realize that overthrowing the rich is not just in our own best interest, it's a hell of a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm by myself.
It's a hell of a lot of fun. It's a hell of a lot of fun. It's a hell of a lot of fun. As the spray paint on the wall so often says, when more people realize that overthrowing the rich is not just in our own best interest, it's a hell of a lot. People didn't vote for Star Wars. People didn't vote for drug wars.
The number you have dialed has been changed. The new number is... Please note, the new number is...
If you don't know the new number, then I suggest you dial up Mosquito's Facebook report. Fat Big Kitty Dick. The things I found on my Facebook. Strange, funny, shocking, but true. Let's see. This sent in by Assbuster the Kuzo from Team White. A big post of some foul shit, but for the laugh of it, could explain why men are seeking newer pleasures in life than what they abuse at home. Okay, it's a pic of a brother at the beach with his dick in a sand sculpture of a woman's ass. And boy, does he look like he's working it in. Talk about dick in a dirt crotch rot. Don't let them sand fleas make you pandemic or I'm going to kill your motherfucking ass, all right? This is from the Griot, a good source of black news. It's a post of a drug dealer getting busted for selling heroin. Now, the wild shit on this shit is that the nigga named it after LeBron James, okay? He named his batch of heroin after LeBron James. Talk about bigger, better, stronger, nod. Okay? And finally from Assbuster, Goddess Mother Orisha Super Queen, a disturbing pic from the Now World Order. It shows a sign from the roadside that means in the future, okay, church and state will be one autocracy under God. Okay, it says Mo Chip Child ID in Missouri, Methodist Bible Belt sellouts. They chipping niggas on the 13th of October. So welcome to the digital age of the special masters. Okay, all right. And when your child grows old, then question, will they be free-born or food for the Matrix? I mean, as long as the bitch ain't ugly, I eat her.
Gigantor, the space-safe robot, is at your command. Gigantor, the space-safe robot, his power is in your hand. Bigger than big, taller than tall, quicker than quick, stronger than strong, ready to fight for right against wrong. Gigantor, Gigantor, Gigantor.
That's right, Blacka Borka. Okay, I mean, you really have to be a dumbass to technology and what it's made for, bitches. I mean, if you're that fucking dumb to steal wine and bypass the good shit, you really need to take your ass to criminal school or become a Catholic priest. Check it. For the past 2 weeks, David Booth would come home and notice 1 or 2 wine bottles missing from his wine rack. His grown children denied taking the wine. Drove the motherfucker crazy, alright? He then changed the lock on the rack and still the bottles kept disappearing. Okay, about 5 to 6 break-ins later, where the wine was stolen, Booth decided to set a trap this past Friday. Now this is some shit. We don't advise this, but then again, you know, you do what the fuck you want to do. Okay, so he took the day off, parked his car about a block away, went back to his duplex. He closed the curtain and waited in the bedroom. Now that sounds like some stalker shit right there, but he sat there with his camera and a cell phone at the ready. When the bendejo, Joshua Rivera, forced open the window of the bedroom, okay, Booth was already there. He just basically caught his ass out there, called the cops who had a picture from Booth's cell phone, and had the idiot arrested. What was even funnier is this motherfucker is like, hey, what are you doing taking my picture? I'll call the fucking cops on you. That has got to be the dumbest felon ever with an epic fail listed on his fucking forehead. I mean, what the hell, man? Just give that shit up. Burglaries are not in your fucking nature at this point. Because obviously you just don't have it what it takes and shit. I mean, fuck, I mean, at least, you know, at least with a Catholic priest, you can still get away with careless crimes of man-nasty passion. What, you don't believe me? Go to Cuba if you're a guy. Alone.
There's a man on the roof, he wanna jump, jump. He wanna jump, jump.
dirty condoms, pimps and hoes. It's going to be time for a reckoning. And since you don't vote, bam! Fuck the 3 strikes law. Motherfuckers around here are going to be on short and salted just like my nuts. Check it. Back to the proposition thing. Proposition 35 will have a near landslide because it busts the ass of flesh peddlers, either on the street or online. That means porn will definitely feel it at the pump. Not because of the selfish and manipulative interest of an autocratic means to still live the quote-unquote life as a poser. No, 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 no. It's because the selection looks raggedy at best, and who in their right mind would spend a decent crack money on a hole that looks like stir-fried dog shit? I mean, if a motherfucker is that hard up, try a microwave with a whole grapefruit. I mean, it's dead near, you know, the same, unless you want rickets from fucking sheep, and then we're on a whole new level of retard at that point. But in the exploit of children, motherfuckers should be shot, okay? And that would also mean examining the end user, i.e., you know, the Catholic priest, the diplomatically immune foreign businessman on travel, corporate butt buggers who live a double life, and sex-starved teachers. Just remember, the lower you are on the economic scale of justice, the less likely you'll have a fair day in court. Guess who escapes death row? It sure ain't you, purple pimp.
Today, more Republicans are running from Romney. The Romney campaign is in full panic mode, trying to save the sinking ship. But he has a new strategy. For 3 days since the secret tape was revealed, Mr. Romney's been on damage control. He's trying to put his spin on the secret tape. He's trying to see what he can say after getting caught saying 47% of Americans are freeloading off the government. He could have responded in any number of ways to the tape. What did he do? He did this.
First of all, this is a campaign about the 100%. So my campaign is about the 100% of America, and I'm concerned about them. I'm concerned about the fact that over the past 4 years, life has become harder for Americans. More people have fallen into poverty. This is a campaign about helping people who need help, and right now, the people who are poor in this country need help getting out of poverty. The people in the middle class need help. I care about the 100%. People in America are going to have a better future if they elect me the next president.
Does he think we're stupid? I mean, honestly, does he think the American people are stupid? Mr. 1% and now Mr. 47% now wants us to believe he's Mr. 100%? 3 days ago, we heard him call 47% of the country victims who mooch off the government. This is what he said about them. My job is not to worry about those people. Yet, magically, all of a sudden, he's concerned about all Americans. Give me a break. Governor Romney's new strategy, his play for the middle class, his play for all Americans, just gave President Obama the political equivalent of a sledgehammer to go on the attack today.
People want a hand up, not a handout. The people who are not paying income taxes are either paying a lot of taxes because they're working every day, but they just don't make enough money overall to pay income tax. Or alternatively, they're senior citizens, or they're students who, I know these guys aren't making a lot of money, even with some work-study programs, or they're disabled, or in some cases they're veterans or soldiers who are fighting for us right now overseas. They don't pay an income tax. And so I just think it's very important for us to understand Americans work hard, and if they're not working right now, I promise you they want to get to work, and that's what my economic plan is designed to do, to get more people back to work and to lift up the middle class and people who want to work to get into the middle class.
Oh yes, that's right. You know what it is. It's cultural nepotism. Okay. Black entertainment television, or dumbass TV, strikes a boondockian low as MC shiny ass faggot whose rhymes are baseless for community revolution, Young Jizzy, and MC I fight because all these tattoos make me look like a swole up leper, Rick Ross, got into it in the green room and in the parking lot. Now, this, by and large, is not a reason for another season of beef. I mean, if you haven't figured it out, in the drug game, rich ghetto niggas don't like other rich ghetto niggas, okay? Who are hoods away, okay? Worlds away hoods, okay? Funny thing is, why buy all those records from artists from around the world that don't even live in your neck of the woods, who have the same insignificance and verbiage because they're that damn illiterate, with only 7-letter words as a max as a right to potentiate about bullshit? Again, we don't need another Biggie Tupac affair. Not at all, when both of them Brooklynites couldn't see eye to eye, who now sees ashes to ashes. When art imitates life, too often niggas start living on their own thugnificence. Like a bunch of spoiled brats that seek attention when there's no one in the fucking house to change the goddamn diapers. Aww, two little bitches who are now in the studio about to cause controversy for their labels. But unlike Mandingo, who was made to fight to survive by his master, the message sent from BET is that they can't pay the bills on the dribble they produce, rerun, and bore the crap out of without some call to action. Like any corporate entity, a sense of urgency is required to keep your job, especially if it's performance-based. And at the Hip Hop Awards, that was a poor performance at best. At least it's far better than getting stabbed in the metro by some bitch, I bet.
Gotta love the living room MC.
Yeah. For all my jockers and my shockers, y'all know what this is. We right here in the living room, kid. After 5, I'm still alive. Back down the way, my spot's a dive. Fold in my door and get my console ready. Grab the juice and some boom and keep the phone on vibing. Crack the mic on what I write. Better than living on strife. I'm being nice on this recite. One rip, one mix from the couch flipping flicks. Uh-oh, what a show. In black light, right? No, I'm raiding the fridge, stack the bridge. Because I made it, live in stock of these beats technician. New test on slow whips, next step. Jack to that, jack. Find a place to dump my stats. In fact, this mad cat can do more than that. But not like the life that someone else wrote for a current spike. My cave is my spot. Surf the inside clock with the middle block. No cola, no bowler, just shit on the rocks. This is the birth of the living room MC. This is the birth of the living room MC. This is the birth of the living room MC. This is the birth of the living room MC. This is the birth of the living room.
Yes, and you know what that means. It's that time near the ass end of the show. Who is it that is the butt joke of the day? Let us find out. And we count and breathe in the ecstasy. On 1, on a 2, on a 3, on a big woosah, baby. Asshole of the day. Oh God. Okay, every bully has their day. Like Shorty in Michigan, Whitney Crop, who got the whole world of support against her tormentors, like many of my friends from Beachbody LLC who celebrated the demise of the managerial Three Stooges, Mo, Larry, and Curly. Damn, Danny Boy Curly, they fired your ass on your day off. Much like me, right? But when karma has seen enough, she is not a very patient bitch when retribution is swift. Now, for all you religious nutcase, that means God had something to do with it. Enter dumbass Doug, the muscle-bound idiot who thought that being an American means that worldwide, meat-headed assholes are entitled to stepping over people who really have nothing to do with your arrogance. Check it. This 19-year-old bath salt-taking moron not only got his 15 minutes of bitch fame, but shows people, okay, what being an elitist asswipe motherfucker can be. At Six Flags Hurricane Harbor on Sunday, dude cut in line for a slide at Black Snake Summit, fought past lifeguards and jumped into the slide head first instead of feet first, and tumbled off the slide like a sack of spoiled menudo halfway down from 50 feet and face first onto the concrete. Most of the visiting people to the slide said it didn't look good. I mean, come on, you fucking hit face first, you're fucking dead. Okay? But, you know, though the EMTs did scrape the idiot off the curb like a burnt fried egg, just nasty looking. I mean, what the fuck? If you haven't been through the venom drop, there's instruction to see that you safely get from point A to point B in one piece. Anything in the guise of finally reaching the pubescent age of adulthood and thinking your shoe size is the equivalent of your IQ, then you have a little to gain in personal growth as a human being. These are the froth, and I mean the cream of the crop as it is in society. Bitches love stupid asses and marry them out of safety using pussy control to convey complex emotions. That always makes for a long-term relationship, doesn't it, dumbasses? But what Dougie Wipeout provided and proved without a shadow of a doubt is that bullies get theirs in one form or another. People who have taken enough are seeing the days of suffering drawing to a close because this is an era of an open society to some respects to the internet. And what that has a lot to do with being outside of the box or quote unquote being different. Not being a warrior caste or simply coming from a dysfunctional family just to identify with fear and strength by inflicting those fears as dominance over a race of people. That's not bullying. That's what the US fuck UA does to every fucking country. We lead by example and destroy our future in the process. There's no other country with a military depot or presence on US stolen soil. So why are we policing the world in the now world order? One thing's for sure, we're due, just like every other bully, and it's going to hurt you more than what you inflicted on the weak, who are evolving into the most dangerous weapon to all mankind. Your fucking boss. You egocentric bitches. So dumbass Dougie, hey, does it dumber. Alright? In light of what you represent, your hospital bills may be long and suffering because you, sir, are the asshole of the day! Heat make motherfuckers do stupid shit now, don't it? Okay, now if you missed it, then play it again till you get it. You can say moving forward like a bitch, but you know I'm well way ahead of your ass on your bullshit. That's right. Coming straight in there and so forth. This has been your radio show, BUSTDAT AZZ 83.17 FMX. And the X stands for you don't see me coming when you never saw where I've been, all up in your ass. Steady shellac in the room, pum pum, harder than ever, booty bubbles and dirty condoms. Music provided by Omega 7 Records, the Mothership Connection, aka Destructing the Underground Music Scene. Cash your ass. So see you in the street, bitches!